State FFA Convention. Hi everyone, this is Jim Bartles coming your way from the Earl Brown Center, University of Minnesota, St. Paul campus, and it's the annual site of the State FFA Convention. And this year the largest delegation of Blue Jackets they have ever had, over 3,300. And I was talking to Joel Larson, State FFA advisor, and he said this is the biggest group. And certainly got to be the best group. We'll find out more about that as we talk to some members from the Morris FFA chapter. First of all, we're speaking with?
My name is Beth Holland.
And who are your parents?
Joe and Linda Holland.
All right, where do you live?
Donley, Minnesota.
Okay, and you are a sophomore, correct?
Yes.
All right, what kind of activities are you involved in here at the State FFA Convention?
This year I am participating in Nursery and Landscape, CDE, and also Novice Parliamentary Procedure.
And have you participated in those as we speak, doing the interview right now?
I had Nursery and Landscape this morning, and I got done with that around 10:30, 11, and then I have Parley this afternoon at 2 o'clock.
And is that as a team? You're in as Parley, right?
Yep. The junior officer team from the Morris Area FFA chapter is our Novice Parley team. So.
One of the things about parliamentary procedure is you'll use it all your life. It's a very worthwhile tool to have. And Nursery Landscape, you said you're involved in that with CDE also?
Yep.
How'd that go?
I think it went pretty well, hopefully. I don't know, it's a hard contest, so.
And you're part of a team with that?
Yep, there was 3 of us on that team.
Who are your other team members?
Becca Holland, who is my sister, and then Chelsea Elringer, she is a sophomore.
Beth, I know that you're involved in some projects with the Morris FFA, including the Kitty Barn.
Oh, yes. The Kitty Barn is one of our ag literate and agricultural education projects. That helps kids. It's something that we do at the fair, and young kids can go through, and it's pretty much shows them the process of how they get their food and where it comes from. So I helped with that this past summer, which was a lot of fun.
Beth, on the information sheet there is also something called PALS. What is PALS?
PALS is a project that our chapter does once a month. The first graders from the Morris Area Elementary School will come down, and we have a lesson plan made out. If it has to do with dairy foods or beef cattle or corn, grain, whatever it is, we teach them a lesson about that stuff so they get more of an understanding about what it is, where their food comes from, and so that's a lot of fun too.
What else are you involved in school at Morris?
I participate in volleyball, basketball, and track.
And in track, what do you compete in?
So far this year, it's my first year, and I participate in the 4x100 relay, 4x200 relay. I've run the 4x400 relay, and I long jump.
Wow. The Morris FFA chapter, always well organized. When we are able to interview members of your chapter, be it at the state or national convention, you guys know a lot about what's going on, and I think that's a sign you must have some pretty good advisors.
We have awesome advisors. They always keep us updated, and yeah, they're pretty cool people.
Beth Holland, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Morris FFA chapter is our focus on this broadcast, coming your way from the State FFA Convention. We're talking with another sophomore from Morris High School, and her name is?
Rebecca Honorad.
And Rebecca, your parents are who?
Andy and Heather Honorad.
Where do you live?
Donley, Minnesota.
Right in town or in the country?
In the country.
And on a farm?
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about the farming operation.
My dad has corn and soybeans, and we also have horses.
Okay, you run a lot of land?
Yep.
About how many acres?
Between my dad and my grandpa, we have about 3,000 acres.
Okay, quite a bit of land out there. Very good. Tell me about some things you're involved in here at the FFA convention.
Well, yesterday I competed in the Farm Bureau discussion meet, and today I'm doing Novice Parliamentary Procedure, and then tomorrow, actually, I have Ag Issues.
Let's back up a little bit about the Farm Bureau discussion meet. What is that?
They have 3 different sets of questions, and you research the question and you talk it over with about 5 other chair people, and you just talk about and discuss it, how you can solve this problem and make that area better.
If I remember right, that is a fairly new thing added here at the State FFA as well.
Yes, you're correct.
I saw Kevin Papp, the Farm Bureau president, walking around earlier, so I knew that there was some activity going on with that. And what about ag issues?
Ag issues, well, this year our question or topic is property taxes and how they should be assessed, and I represent the farmer's viewpoint on that.
And what would that viewpoint be?
Well, they want either to have the class rate lowered from 0.5% to 0.4, or raise the cutoff point from 1.21 million to higher.
Always like to talk about some of the chapter activities, and I know that you guys have a pretty solid FFA week at Morris. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, this year we have, during the junior high luncheon, we have games and activities that they can do. We had milk chugging, we had, different relays they could participate in. It was a lot of fun.
What else are you involved in school?
I'm in volleyball, basketball, and track.
And Rebecca, what's the most fun of those?
My favorite is basketball.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What position you play?
I'm either the point guard or I play a wing.
Okay, play B squad, varsity. Where are you competing at?
This past year I was on B squad.
All right. How's the team going to be next year?
Oh, we're going to be good. I'm
right.
excited.
Okay, that's great. What are your plans for the summer?
Well, I show horses, and I want to do more stuff with the FFA and just hang out with my friends.
All right, should be a fun time. Rebecca, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Rebecca was here. We talked to Beth a little bit earlier, members of the Morris High School FFA. Always a very well organized group. And again, Natasha Mortensen and Nick Milbrandt are the advisors. That's going to wrap it up on this broadcast. Coming your way from St. Paul State FFA Convention, Jim Bartles reporting.